All right, we're back. We are back, baby. It's been a few days, so I appreciate you guys coming back, hanging out. Had to take a few days for some personal stuff. You know how it is. Got a little crazy with the sleep schedule. I went about 4 days in a row of only sleeping a few hours, like literally 3 or 4 hours, and then I absolutely crashed this weekend and and slept like 20 hours in 2 days. So yeah, I'm back. We're good. We're looking at building a blind bag class today, a blind bag echo class. So the idea is that we will have a whole bunch of echo weapons in our inventory. Where'd those go? I think they're all down here at the bottom. Yep. We're gonna keep the echo boots on. Or no, we're gonna get rid of those. We're gonna keep full oath plate on. We will get rid of the devil's element. Let's get rid of all the magic stuff. We'll keep the Avernix. We'll keep the Ring of Suffering because it's still our best in slot. And let's throw all the rest of this in here. We don't need the Ancestral. We don't need the Whip. I wonder if the Brimstone Ring is better. Let's see. Does give us higher attack bonuses. Yeah, it is a little bit better. And we don't need the recoil. Let's try the Brimstone Ring just to have a little bit of fun, okay? So then we're going to take out one of the Glacials and all of the dual Maquahedals because we're going to put those on. This class is going to be sick, guys. This is going to be amazing. We're going to put that right there. So these are the 5 blind bag items that are going to proc, right? Let's get rid of all of these. We'll get rid of that. We don't need the Konai. We don't really need runes. We'll keep our minion. We are going to need food now. We also are going to build this class out so that it's able to use the Toxic Blowpipe. We have it. We have Dragon Darts in it. No reason not to use it. So we do have our Glory. We don't have an Amulet of Torture, which might be a good reason to go back and fight some Demonic Gorillas, which would be kind of a pretty good test for this, I feel like. So full Oathplate, Avernic Treads, Confliction Gauntlets, which really aren't our best in slot when it comes to melee, but they do increase prayer. And if you'll notice, they don't really change anything there, but they increase some of our defense stats. So we'll go ahead and keep them on. Won't really be a big deal, but we'll be good. Look at this, Chad. I'm not a Chad, I'm a Daniel. I'm also debating, I wonder if for like max hits, if wearing the Blood Moon might actually be worth it. We'll see. Let's see. So that's our whole blind bag class. Now, we're going to have a little fun here. I had a full class built out, and I don't know where that went. So, we're going to see if I can find it. If I can, we'll build it real quick. Oh, here's a really good one. Okay, I think I might have already found it. Yeah, I think we're going to make some slight changes to this because we don't need all the prayer penetration. Okay. Let me check this other one real quick. I have so many builds that I've tried to build out and try to like min-max certain things, and then obviously I've pulled some builds from other people. Oh, that's a weird magic one. We don't want that. Okay. So I do like that approach. Give me a second, guys. I know I'm looking at something you can't see. I do want that little bit of healing. And we're going to keep the prayer pen off. So, okay. We've got it all set up. Later, Bucky. Thanks for stopping by, dude. I do appreciate it. I know you can't always watch. All right, we're doing crazy stuff. We're going to reset the perfect setup. I can't actually believe that. All right, we're definitely taking the middle one. All right. Now, I've got this up on my other screen. We cannot afford to make mistakes. So we're going to do the whole thing first. We're going to triple check it, and then we're going to go back at it. So we know we want that. We know we want blind bag. this, and this, and we're going blind bag all the way to the end of it. It won't let us auto do that like it does in the calculator, but that's fine. We want this. This is kind of the backbone of the entire class. When we're hitting with a two-handed melee weapon, we have a 5% chance to trigger a ranged echo, as if you have a bow, crossbow, and thrown weapon equipped. Okay? That's the most important part of this entire thing. Okay? We are also going to take the little bit of heals. You have a 10% chance of healing based on your melee weapon. We're going to do that. Okay? The reason that we do this, we're also going to come down here. And we're going to take this. We're taking all three of these. While a bow is equipped, your ranged echo never misses. While a crossbow is equipped, you have a 15% chance to trigger ranged echoes. So that's 15% automatically. And then while a thrown weapon is equipped, you have a 20% chance to max hit. So we're guaranteed to hit, 20% chance to max hit, and we have an extra 15% chance of hitting with the ranged echo. The other one that we really need is this one, which allows those echoes to kind of cascade. So we're gonna go there and then there. And let's see. I think it actually is better if we go this way. Get rid of that. Do this one. Deselect. Because then we're gonna come down, take this. Whenever you regenerate ammo, you have a 5% chance to fire a ranged echo against an enemy. Now, we're not gonna make a ton of ammo, because we're not going to be using the blowpipe that often, but when we do, we want to have a good amount on it. We also have the BOFA, which is corrupted. So having the BOFA and having some range stuff could be really useful. So we're going to go back over here to this side, take that defense, and take this. This is a 5% chance per attack in any style to roll max accuracy, increased by 5% for the tile distance between you and your target. So with the BOFA, the farther we are away, the more chance we have of hitting with max accuracy, which means we're going to hit more often. All right, we're gonna go all the way across the bottom here. Tons of ranged accuracy. Anytime we regenerate ammo, we get another echo. More ranged accuracy. We're gonna go up to this one. Bows attack 1 tick faster. That's just important so that we can use. There we go, 29. So that we can use the BOFA a bit more effectively. If it's attacking 1 tick, it's crazy, you know? All right, we're looking to make sure that we're not missing anything when it comes to echoes. I know I built this class a while ago, so just gotta make sure, you know? All right, we've got 25% accuracy with all styles. We've got 10 more points to use, so we're going to take even more accuracy, plus 30%. Let's see what our... total regenerate ammo. Oh, hide info. Active packed information. Here we go. Plus 50% accuracy in all styles. This is killing me. Why doesn't this stack? See all this? Oh, because it's not actually locked in, so it's not going to do it right. Okay, so then here's what we're going to do. We know we want all of these. We don't need that prayer penetration. I think we're going to take the defense here. Additional heals. That lets us overheal. I think we will take a little bit of prayer penetration. Oh, it would be really nice to have max prayer pen. Because I think I can pull another one off of this side. Yeah, right there. So it doesn't matter what we face, we're going to hit through all prayers. So that's 100% prayer pen. And then let's see what we're going to do with that last point. What do you guys think? So here's what we've got so far. Obviously, the 50% chance in the middle to regen runes. Melee attack increased by 3, and we're using the Bopper, so that's going to help because we'll get basically plus 6. We're getting the ranged echoes, or we're getting Blindbag, and then we have all 5 double weapons in our inventory. Every time we hit, we have a chance of hitting an echo. With certain ranged ones, I'll show you in a second, we have the ability to hit multiple. All right, so for each unique heavy weapon, we have a chance of hitting. And then with this, the max hit of your blind bag attacks is increased by 2% up to a maximum of 10%, which is for 5 weapons. So we're going to have that full. Every time we hit with a two-handed weapon, we have a 5% chance to trigger a ranged echo, as if we have a bow, crossbow, and thrown weapon equipped. That's important, because we're going to use all 3 of these. Our ranged echoes never miss. You have a 15% chance to trigger a ranged echo on top of the other one. And we have a 20% chance to max hit. The big important thing here is every single time that a hit happens, it has a chance to get another echo off of this. Up to 4 times. Every one of these is a different accuracy roll. That's why the boppers are actually stronger than the scythe. So every single one of these is going to have a chance to hit again after that. Also, this gives us some flexibility. If I want to go, we're going to go do some kills against Doom. I can switch this out and put the Infernal Tecpotals in my hand temporarily, and then switch back to the Maquahitos. But also, it can randomly hit with the Infernal Tecpotals and get a Demon Bane hit. So we're going to keep that. I'm going to apply these changes. We're going to see what our active info is. Active Pact. Okay. Plus 2% melee damage. We probably want to get that up a little bit higher, I'm not going to lie. So whenever we regenerate ammo, we have a 35% chance to fire a ranged echo against an enemy. That's going to be good because we are going to be using this class for the Bofa as well. So we can swap it out when we're in chambers or something like that. But this is primarily for melee. All right. An additional ranged attack which rolls with your ranged accuracy against the target's ranged defense. Oh, that's for the whole echo thing. There is a part where it talks about the accuracy of the individual pieces, and that's what this is. Let's see. Plus 5% range damage. That's good. Ranged echoes can now trigger additional echoes at half your chance to trigger them up to 4 times. That's important because that's what's going to have the cascading hits with all the boppers. And every single... So we're going to hit twice. And then that's double the chance of hitting the ranged echo, which is already a high chance. It's like 50-something%. So we're going to hit basically a ranged echo every time. And we're going to hit the blind bag. And then each one of these hits has a chance of hitting an echo. Our Bofa's going to hit 1 tick faster. Range strength is increased up to 80% of your melee strength, so that's going to increase, which also increases the amount that the echo can hit for. 110% chance to regenerate runes and ammo and stuff like that, which is good because every time we regenerate runes, we have a chance of hitting another echo. Or in this case, regenerating ammo, which it works for the Bofa. So the Bofa is going to be pretty strong. I'm also... So plus 245% accuracy in all combat styles. That's going to be amazing. Big 15 damage boost. We do have some ability to heal 30% over and 100% prayer pen. So I say we go find an enemy that we've already faced. I'm thinking we just go crazy and go kill Doom. What do you guys think? Or do you think we just run through some chambers? All right, let's look at what we've faced so far. This is the part that I didn't really think through. I'm going to be honest with you guys about what we would face today. So I'm going to bring up the packed points that we have left. Maybe we'll go do something. Go do something fun we haven't done yet. What is my current Slayer task? That's a question. Let's see. Gem. Let's see what the current task is. Zara, you guys want to... Let's go kill Zara. Let's go kill Zara with boppers. Oh, no, we can't, because we need a scythe. Oh, boo. All right, well, look, we're just going to go change out. I'm not going to lie. We're just about to go change out We're going to go change out our Slayer task. We're going to go kill Doom as well. All right, we're just going to have fun today. Today is all about getting everything that we've built so far and just having fun with it. So let's snag. We're not going to need this. We switched off of that, but we will need the Bofa. And guys, this sucks. This really sucks. But I need to recharge my crystal armor. So we will have the Bopper with a plus 115, which isn't massive, but it's okay. And then let's make sure that our Makuhitos are on Crush. They are. All right. You guys ready? We're going to go see if we can do some quick Makuhito kills. Let's have some fun. I've never used this class, so we're going to have some learning to do. We're probably going to die once or twice on this. It's going to be great. That goes there. Let's get our... I want to get all of our teleport options down here at the bottom. And then let's move these off to the right. We don't really need those to be at the top. We'll put our Bopper there in case we need it. I did not need to eat that. All right. All right, guys. Let's see what Doom looks like with dual Makuhitos, tons of melee bonuses, and the ability to just massively schwack the opponent. All right. Not looking fantastic so far. Let's hit some piety. Oh, that was a little ranged echo action coming in. All right, it definitely seems as if we might die doing this. We don't really have much in terms of healing. Let's just be completely honest. This is not looking great so far. All right, let's do this, though. We're going to do the Infernal Tick bottles, and let's see what we can do. Ooh! Oh, I'll probably need to be praying. How about that, guys? We're actually going to be able to use all of our food. I think we need to... No, we can't really stand back. We got to use what we have now. Man, Doom hits kind of hard, doesn't he? Oh, we're so dead. Oh, we should be dead and we know it. We're not making it past round 3. It's not happening. There's no heals in this. There's no heals in this at all. We're going to delve. And I'm going to sit back. We're going to have a little fun. Okay, I think that's going to be range. And then magic. Range, then magic again. Okay, we got to get our... I wonder if the echo counts. It does. It does. Oh, we're so dead. This is what happens when you do the bosses and you don't actually know the... you don't know anything because you just had a class that lets you do whatever you wanted. All right, let's put the Makuhitos back on, which we have. We'll put our stuff back down here. Okay, so that was fun for a second, but obviously that's not the play. Let's do let's just go through all the bosses that we've done so far. We'll go do... Let's do Echo and Moxliotl. Oh, we'll go through all the Echo bosses. This will be great. All right, so we'll grab a little bit more food just to have it. And that one is Echo Varlamore. We'll take that. What is Echo Corrend? Guys, I've already forgotten half the bosses that we've done. Is that bad? Also, I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. I haven't played on this since the last time. I think I needed to go to Twilight's Temple. I did. I've not played on this account since the last time that I streamed. So, probably going to whiff quite a bit. All right. Echo Hespori coming up. This is going to be wild. Or I'm sorry, Echospore. That's the Karen one, by the way. No, don't do that to me. Oh, guys, I'm not ready for combat. Good thing we started here. Oh, I'm dead. I'm so dead. This is tough. You have to move and groove here. This is kind of crazy. Oh, don't do that to me. Oh, the grave's right here. Okay. All right, I'm going to be honest with you. So far, not really impressed. Not really impressed with this class so far. I wonder what I got wrong, because I feel like it should be hitting like crazy. Let's go back to Hispori, or to... That was a fast kill. If we get that, that's a fast kill. It's definitely putting down the DPS. Maybe I just need to be better, you know? You guys think maybe I just need to be better? I feel like I was putting down more DPS as a Thorns build. Oh, that's what I need to be doing too. Piety and magic. Damn it, I took that hit. My timing's off. Alright, come on, kill him. Ah, I had him one. I should have healed. I should have healed. Alright, so it definitely hits, but like, am I wrong for feeling like this isn't hitting that hard? Am I wrong for that? I feel like I'm not hitting that crazy. Maybe I need to do a little bit more research and find a really stacked class for this. Go be comical, go fight the Moon's bosses. Alright, this is definitely glass cannon kind of situation though. You've got nothing to protect you. Oh, don't do that to me. I feel like the echoes aren't hitting. Like, I feel like I should be getting an echo, like, every time, and I'm not. I'm also completely mistiming this every time. Whew. Okay. Alright, so we got the kill. 39 seconds. Not grape. Not grape at all. Alright, so far, a wee bit underwhelming. I think the survivability... Oh, sorry about that. The survivability of the Echo class, or of the... Yeah, the Echo class. But basically the recoil thorns, the survivability of that was just so much better. So much better. Alright, what's next? Echothermy, you guys think? Varlamore will get rid of that one. Let's do Echothermy. We need a ring of dueling. Oh, it's our last teleport, and then we might have to make some more jewelry. Oh, do we have to be on task to get ecothermy? I hope we don't have to be on task. That's gonna be boo-boo. Actually, why'd I do that? Go back and pick that up and put those in the necklace. There we go. Make sure I'm good here. Guys, this music is not showing up, is it? I'm gonna get upset. All right, let's go see if we can kill ecothermy without a task. I'm gonna tell you right now, we're dying at least once. All right, thermonuclear smoke devil. Does that protect me? That's protect range, isn't it? Oh yeah. Oh, this is gonna be impossible. Oh yeah, it's literally gonna be impossible. I have to do it ranged. That was the silliest thing I've ever attempted in my life. What was I thinking? So this definitely limits the number of things we can even kill. All right, I already hate this class. We might go straight back, guys. We might go straight back. Also, this is supposed to be done with crystal armor, so I'm going to be honest, we're not completely prepared for this. What else can we run? Let's see. You know what? I got the perfect idea. No, that's not going to work either, is it? Man, I didn't really think through the fact that we're not really going to be able to do a ton of different content because we can't heal. And the prayer's not there. We have a ton of prayer potions, though. So maybe I go mess around on... I wonder if we can kill Yama. I'd really have to pay attention to all the stuff and learn the... actually learn the boss, which could be pretty cool. All right, we're going all the way to the other side. And we're going to try to do one of the easy Jad challenges. See how quickly we can kill Jad. I can't help but feel like something isn't right on the class. I'm not hitting as hard as I feel like I should. But maybe I've just been against the wrong targets. We're going to start out with the first one. Start from the bottom. See what happens. Do I have to protect melee from him? Wow, see, there's an echo hit. Wow, why am I one? Why am I one? Holy! Where did I lose that health? What hit did I take there? That was crazy. Hey, but we did kill Jad in 24 seconds, so that's cool. All right, so killing Jad is easy. This is definitely a good boss if you know what you're killing. Or this is a good setup if you know what you're killing. Unfortunately, there's so much of this game that I don't know, so we're just gonna have to. We're gonna wing it. Give me one sec. I'm gonna switch out to an artisan I know isn't in here. Okay, we're gonna clear. There we go. High completed. Okay. What else should we go kill? Let's find it. Man, this really takes out a bunch of it by just being melee. I wonder if we could survive a mithril dragon. So I know we've got some anti-fire potions. Do we have supers? We don't, but that's fine. So anti-fire potion and protect from magic. We'll use this. I think that let's see where this last destination goes. Not the droid I was looking for. Kandarin, I believe. Barbarian outpost. This should take us. Yep, right here. All right, we're gonna try to defeat a mithril dragon with nothing but anti-fire potion, protect from magic, and a crazy melee build. This could be fun. It could also just be a disaster. We could die again. Oh, we're running and jumping? I didn't think we'd ever load. All right, we're going to hit the anti-fire potion. Let's just take out one dragon. This is looking a little boo-boo so far. Never mind. When it hits, but then most of the time it's not hitting. You know? Oh, this place is full. All right, there's an echo. See, when the echo hits, holy! Holy! Let's turn entity hider off. We have no prayer regeneration on this either. So I just got to be careful turning my prayers off. All right, look, when it hits. When it hits, it hits. Also, when the mithril dragon hits, it hits. All right, it seems like just the anti-fire. See, when the echo hits, it literally just takes out anything. But you have to wait for it to hit. Oh, have I done it? Okay. So without the anti-fire shield. See, it'll hit, but it is questionable. I mean, we're definitely killing mithril dragons in like 8 seconds. So it's killing as fast as the Thorns class. If not, probably faster. Definitely faster. So I feel like in a group, if you've got somebody else that's surviving and you come in and just lay down a boatload of damage really quickly, this could be really good. But otherwise, I don't think we're loving this class. I think Water Thorns is just so good this season that it's hard to... The only other thing I wanted to run was an air class and try to do max hits with air. That's it. One of the things that I kind of was thinking at the beginning of leagues as well is if you build into a melee class, you're kind of screwed because there's a lot of content you can't do. Boppers, boppers, boppers. Don't talk about my bopper bloopers. Yeah, so I think I think we're hating this setup, I think is what's happening. I think we're hating it. I think we hate it a lot. All right, so anti-fire we'll put away. We don't need the Pendant of the Eights right now. We can't really use the Echo Orbs because we can't really fight much. Let's do this. Let's go have some fun against just regular stuff. Let's go get a new Slayer task. So Karanja, Shallow Village Stepping Stone. Meow be later. Sarah, welcome, by the way. Thank you for stopping by and hanging out. Rewards, tasks, cancel the Zolver task, even though I need to do that Zolver task. We'll do it later. All right, new task. Kraken boss can't do. Abyssal demons we can do. That could be fun. Metal dragons? Oh, see, we could do mithril dragons, but then we can't really defend against them. Let's do abyssal demons. Let's just do 25 of them. We're going to go have some fun. All right, back to a bank. We're going to go have some fun with the boppers. If this doesn't work, I think that what I'm going to do is like a full cracked out range class and just have fun with it. Because we've got a bunch of ranged weapons we haven't had a chance to use. And I'd like to be able to kind of sit back and have a little fun. And we haven't really been able to do that with the classes that we've had so far. So let's see what we can do. We need all of these. We need some prayer potions, which we have a ton of. Let's just take 10 of them. Yeah, we just have to protect from melee. It's a pretty easy one. Let's do this. Map of Alacrity. We'll do Corrend. Chasm Gap. I think. No, that's the wrong one. Nope. Not the droid I was looking for. Corrend. Catacombs. North, I think. Yep, that's it. Okay. Let's protect melee going through here. It's a great part about having just unlimited prayer potions. Pray all day. Oh, see, I don't, because thorns, I'd have walked past them and killed them all. All right. Let's see what we can do. Why aren't we? Why did we stop? Oh, because it does that. Oh, I hate that. It's okay. We'll just have to keep clicking. We're everywhere! Alright, look, this is fun when you get like, okay, so for lower level stuff, this is kind of fun. For the higher level stuff, not gonna work as much. But so I was thinking, you know, in terms of a Leagues class where this could be set up and you could really get a lot of mid-game progress. Oh my god, and look at the minion cooking! Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. When it hits, it hits. We have no room for loot, though. Yeah, see, it's fun. When it hits, it hits. And that's really all it is for this class. Not loving so far. I don't think I've been so disappointed with something in RuneScape before. This class, I mean, because it like compared to a regular RuneScape, you know, kit, yeah, it's crushing it. That's what I need to do. Turn auto retaliate on. It's gonna keep target switching me. I really feel like my minion is being more effective right now in a crowd See, because that's the crazy thing is, so water thorns, crazy effective in a crowd. Crazy effective against an individual target. I don't think this is it, man. I think the lack of survivability is the thing that I don't really like. But I kind of do want to do a class with the Echo Hespori weapon, because that actually heals you, and I'm curious how good it actually is. All right, so in terms of quick... Woo! Yeah, see, that's our entire Slayer task right there. All right, super easy. Let's go do a few more Slayer tasks. We'll just have a little bit of fun with this one, and then realistically, we're probably going to switch off of it, because it's pretty bad. I'm not loving it. Not loving it. All right, Diridel, Dark Beasts, Bloodvelds, and Zalra. We can do Dark Beasts. Let's do 100 of those. That was a really short task. We have to go to Prifdinus for that. So teleport. Fairy rings. Nope, 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 nope. Wrong one. Teleport. Guys, I wish I could figure out how to play the game today. Spirit trees. Prifdinus. And then let's hop by the bank. Drop all the stuff we don't need. For Dark Beast, I think Dark Beast will actually be a good test of this. They do have a lot more health. They drop a Dark Bow, which is nice. Put that in the prayer pile. Drop all this in there because we don't need it. We don't need any of our teleportation stuff, but we will take this one. Let's do last destination to get out. Get rid of that. We'll put the Bopper away for now as well. And I'm only going to take out a few prayer pots instead of everything we had before. We do want a little bit of space for loot, huh? All right, going over here for the Slayer Caves. We're going to try Dark Beasts with the dual Maquahito build. Let's see how it is. What do you guys think? Should it be more powerful? Is it good the way that it is? Am I being unrealistic in my expectations? Oh, I can go to Prif now for a lot of Slayer tasks on the main. That's going to be cool. All right, I think we pray melee against Dark Beasts. We're about to find out. See, look, when it hits, we just one-shot the Dark Beast. 220 HP, and we'll just bang. He'll be gone. So yeah, against certain stuff, it really is very, very useful class. He poked me in my butt. Did you guys see him? It does not proc often enough to justify an entire class. Look at that. And then if it procs at the end, it's like, what was the point? I feel like I'm missing something. Something I'm doing is wrong. Like, this should be proccing, like, every time. I am going to do a little research, see if there's something I'm missing. Because if I can do this better, you know I will. Yeah, when it hits, it'll keep cascading and it's nice, but... Yeah, when it hits, it hits. Oh, that's for me? Oh, you shouldn't have. All right, now let's see what it does. 550 health here. Let's see how many hits it takes. That was a poor echo. See, it does not echo often enough. It's almost like the echo percentages don't stack. Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like it. Oh, what in the F? Mom! All right, now, we do heal every once in a while off of this, so let's see if we can heal through the damage we took. Doesn't seem like it's healing through at all. It has a 10% chance we're hitting like crazy. Yeah, guys, this might be the worst class that has ever been created. I might have done you wrong bringing you here for this today, you know? It is nice when it hits. I mean, look at it. It's just so inconsistent. And I feel like the defense level is not there. And for leagues like this, you need that ability to heal through stuff. I think that's the thing that has made this league's fun, for me at least, is not having to bring food or prayer and just being able to focus on the content. You know, it's been the fun part, playing RuneScape on easy mode. Otherwise, what's the point, man? Yeah, I don't think it's healing off the echoes either. Holy! Oh! Oh! That was crazy. Yeah, I think we might have to put together a low ranged echo class just to have some fun. Alright. Also, turns out this has magic at the end. Oh my goodness. Oh, holy echoes. Oh my god, this class is showing up for us. Holy! Alright. I'll shut my mouth. I will shut my... Come on, you big goof. Guys, I have, like, no health here. Alright, come on, give me an echo. Guys, I'm so dead. Come on, give me that echo. Oh, it is so unreliable. Oh my goodness. Bro, there's a third one? I can't take the third one. Let's just be completely real about this. I can't do it. Guys, I'm going to be honest with you. I hate this class. I hate it so much. Like, I almost want to, right here, live on screen, come up with a new class with you guys. Because, no. Alright, we're going to look up a nature's recurve. Leagues build. You guys think we just send it and try to figure it out on our own? This is probably going to be one of our last leagues builds anyway, so I'm really not that worried about it. But I do want to have a little fun. Guys, I can't believe how just abysmal that was. All right, let's pull out the Nature's Recurve. Where'd she go? Nature's Recurve. All right. And all right, it's a two-handed weapon. Can fire up the dragon arrows, which we do have. Unless we sold them all. Okay, no, we have them. Wouldn't that have been crap? Anti-poison. I thought we had weapon poison. We could probably just make some. Let's eat before we accidentally die. What do you guys think? All right, we'll get prayer later. All right, we're going to do an Echo Hespori class. Now, there's a 50% chance that the player's hit points and prayer points are restored by 10% of the damage dealt, rounded up. Okay. Echoes do not do the passive as well. So, okay, and then we need our crystal armor. With a blessing. And let's see what else we're looking at here. Range 152. Better with it. Avernix, definitely better with it. Better without the Confliction Gauntlets. Surprising. What other gauntlets do we have? We have Ferocious. That's negative on range. We don't want that. What other gloves do we have? Do we not have any best in slot gloves for ranging? That's crazy. The best we have is Shazian 5 gloves. All right, we're going to toss the Oath Plate back in there and all of these weapons because they were dog doo-doo and we wasted our time. Ooh. Okay, so we'll have to hold the dragon arrows in the inventory, which is fine. Also, crystal armor. We turned out to have made a big mistake in this, and that is that the crystal armor, without having the thieving relic, basically made it pointless. Because we can't sustain the crystal armor. I'm a little confused. Oh, because it's Reese we have to talk to. You didn't have the required materials. Do I just use the crystals on it? Oh. Okay, so we're a little better now. We need to figure out something of getting a lot of shards, which is kind of why I took that Dark Beast class. Or the Dark Beasts. Let's go back to the bank here. All right, guys, we're going to do something crazy. We're resetting twice in one stream. Bang. All right, so we're definitely doing that. And we got to run this all the way to the bottom, because this is the range class for bows. So let's look at what we have with that. 5% chance to roll max accuracy, and it's higher the farther we are away. Range damage. Bows are a tick faster. More range damage, more range damage. Hitting with a bow increases your bow's maximum hit by 1, capping at 15% of your base max hit. Bonus is halved when you take damage you didn't or couldn't pray against. Okay. We definitely want more range damage, more echoes, more range damage, more range damage, more range damage. Don't want that. We don't want that. Range prayers are more effective, yes. Range strength is increased by 1 for every 10 hit points difference between your current and your highest hit points, which is good because that also works for overheal. Ranged echoes can now trigger at half the chance off those ranged echoes, which is nice. Okay, we don't want any offhand items equipped. Did not mean to do that one. All right, so that is 27. Ranged is kind of weak. All right, I think we go for max defense then. Not what I wanted. Regenerate runes, defense, defense. It's more defense. That's tons of defense and tons of accuracy. Wait, this class might be a little crazy. All right, we're just doing it. We're having some fun, guys. We have no clue what we just built. No clue. But we're doing it. We're having a little fun. It's going to be our last time on League, so we might as well, you know? All right, so dragon arrows. Let's take, we're going to need prayer potions just in case, because I don't know how much we're actually going to regen off of this. So let's take 3 of those, and then let's just put all of these back. Let's go back over here. We're going to practice against these dark beasts. We'll go to the prayer altar as well. You know what? No, let's go down there with less than 100 prayer. So we can kind of see what comes of this. I'm actually curious. This might be a pretty decent, like, passive class. And I'm really curious how the nature's recurve hits. Oh. I guess I don't get to hit a target. Yeah, magic is just so broken on this. Why can't I shoot? What do you mean I can't use that ammo with my bow? It says up to dragon arrows. Oh, hold on. That's why. All right, guys, I'm not gonna lie. This smacks. All right, we're gonna world hop real quick. It's pretty crowded in here. This is way better than that class we had a second ago. All right, League 6, 191 people. You can see that the number of people on Leagues is dying off. I don't really have any good range prayers. Wow. This is really good. This is literally better than the melee class. Actually, I wonder how well we can tank just standing in front. We're gonna no prayer tank this. Alright, I'm not gonna lie. This feels good. This is more like it. This is more like it right here. This recurve is amazing. Yeah, and I feel like the echoes hit even harder. I think it's because it was so far removed with the melee. Oh, all those echoes just hit and they just did not need to. Oh, so hold on. We do kind of want to stay back. And probably pray mage. Because then this will go up. We'll max hit a lot more. So actually playing like a ranger helps. Alright, we're back to being able to use... Ooh, let's bring you over here too. Alright, I like this. I like this a lot. Yeah, look at that. Those hits are crazy. Oh, we gotta drag him over here. I don't think he's gonna come to us, though. The echoes are great. The echoes are fantastic. Alright, because of the way that these hit. Kathy, welcome. We're going great. We just tried a Bopper's Blindbag class. It was not great. I didn't like it at all. Let's see. How many hours have I put in so far? On this one, 11 days, 4 hours on Leagues. And then on the main account, I have, I don't know, probably 40, 50 days or something like that. Ooh. When the echoes hit, they hit. What about you? Have you played a bunch of Leagues? If so, how are you enjoying it? I really enjoyed it a lot. My day's going great. Loving it. Playing RuneScape. Oh, I got another dark bow. That's fantastic. Easy mill. I love not having to worry about prayer or health because it's all free. Look at the recurring echoes. Evelyn, if this is a pitch to sell artwork, just go ahead and leave now. I do all my own. You're asking the same questions everybody else asks right before they ask me to buy their artwork. Don't need it. All right. Sorry if I was offensive. I get probably 15 people a stream that come in and ask questions like that and then just ask me to buy their artwork. So I apologize. But favorite games, pretty much just RuneScape. I've been playing a little bit of Overwatch with my friends lately. Only by force. They're longtime friends, so I've been playing that. And then I like Formula 1, driving games and stuff like that. But it's been mostly RuneScape lately. Especially with leagues. I wasn't expecting leagues. Kind of came out of nowhere. I came back after 20 years away from the game. And just decided to build up a main. I just started to do an Iron Man account. And yeah. What do you mean mostly in games? One thing I didn't really pay attention to... Oh, guys, I could just go put my Huey armor on and then I don't have to worry about the crystal stuff. Also, the number of dragon arrows I'm going to have. Actually, I kind of want to watch that number go up. Number go up. Yeah, look at that. That is hilarious. Also, let's turn prayer filtering. Yeah, we're going to do Eagle Eye. So activate. Unhide. There we go. Cool. Now we've got even higher prayer. I wish we had Rigor unlocked, but we, alas, do not. Oh, let's go. Alright, let's see what these echoes can do now. Echoing? Oh, wow. Oh, wow. That's surprising. Alright, let's see what we can heal through. Alright, let's see how fast we actually heal here. See, now that's pretty useful. It's already going up a few. It's nothing like Thorns. You can't heal through stuff like you do on Thorns. But at least there's some passive regen. You make a mistake, you can get it back. Make a bad mistake, eat some food. Yeah. So I wanted to test this out because I really wanted to know, like, hey, did I get the right class for leagues? Was I just overzealous about Thorns and all that? Was it really not as cool as it, blah, blah, blah. And I think realistically, Water Thorns really was as busted as I thought it was in the beginning. It just really is. Oh, jeez. Bucky's struggling. He needs seaweed, edible seaweed. Ooh, excuse me. We're doing a group iron. And I'm doing the whole thing offline. It's just going to be videos that come up separately as I have time. We'll still be doing the main like normal. And but yeah, we've been just doing basic early game stuff. And ooh, good echo. For Fairy Tale, you have to go get random things that they want you to get for the quest. And yeah, his was seaweed, not great. I love when it echoes, but I hate when it echoes like a ton after they die. It's just sad. Yeah, so this, when you see these max stacks over here, that's increasing my max hit by 5. And increasing my minimum hit by 5. So basically adding flat damage to my weapon. Which I wish we could do that in game. The only bad thing about this being a two-handed bow is like not really great for dragons. All right, I think that we should try some different stuff. I'm gonna go put Huey armor on, just because the crystal's just not sustainable. And we have full Huey, I think. We're just gonna dump the inventory. Yep. Do I not have the Huey Kotal Coif? Ooh, I don't. We could probably make a black dragon coif. Do we have the crafting level for that? We do, because we have 99. That's sad, though. All right, black dragon hide. We will... We need needle and thread. All right, I think that what we've proved today is that there was really no point in doing anything other than water thorns. Because it was quite bad. Signal, go here. All right, we're gonna pull all of our monies out. I have made some good progress on the iron. So I'm doing a solo group Iron Man, and I'm playing 2 accounts by myself. Now, Bucky is playing on the group Iron Man, but I will not lean on him too much. Why can't I make a coif, man? All right, I guess we don't get a coif. We're going helmetless. What other headgear do we have? Oh, I know what we need to do. Do we have Eclipse? we're gonna go. We're gonna go to moons. I know that sounds crazy, but we're gonna go kill Eclipse with the bow. I want to see if it works. We're gonna do it. We're doing it. We're doing it. We're doing it. You guys ready for a crazy challenge? All right. Let's signal. Oh, I haven't unlocked that on there. We'll just run around the corner. I could have done the other one, but by the time we change it, blah, blah, blah. I think Bucky may have just had a bit of a moment, if you know what I mean. You know? Oh, guys, I'm selling. I'm selling. I have a quiver. I have a quiver. What am I doing not wearing my quiver? They should be quivering in their boots because I have a quiver. What am I doing? Oh, I forgot there's no door on the bank. I'm over here smashing the buttons. He said he got the drop mid-sentence. I love it. Okay. Wait, why is Sunfire so good? Should I do it, guys? Should I just have some fun with the Sunfire? Oh my gosh. This is actually really good ranged armor. Alright, look. This is terrible. Like, this is not good in terms of what we have set up here. But we're going to go have some fun. Because we don't have any real ranged armor whatsoever. But we do have full Sunfire. Which gives us a crazy prayer bonus. Which means we can basically run the ranged prayer the whole time. All right, we're gonna go get some loot real quick. Oh, the bonus in here from the potions is gonna be really nice too. And then we're just gonna run Eclipse a few times. Let's see. We still need the collection log for it. Where's Moon's Apparel? I forgot what it was under. So yeah, we still need those two pieces. Maybe once we get the full set, it'll be good. We'll see. All right, take from Herblore Supply. Take from Hunting Supply. We'll do Herblore Supply again and again and again. Okay. This should make some quick potions. Well, that's not optimal. All right, we're going to put this down here and this down here. We'll put the Quetzal Whistle down there for when we inevitably get out of here. All right, we're only going against one. I was like, we should try going against Blood Moon with this. Be crazy. This is going to be fun. I wonder I have not looked at what Eclipse's range defense is. Watch us hit just straight zeros. Oh, we didn't set up the ropes, man. It's just chaos around here. There's lizards everywhere. I'm also kind of looking forward to it because I've never done moons at like the point in the account when you're supposed to do moons. Because last time I did it, I had 99 cooking and all my melee stats were at 80. So, we'll see. All right. Let's go try to kill Eclipse with a bow. Oh, that doesn't even give us... Oh, it gives us higher defense. It doesn't even give us a ranged bonus. You're really not supposed to use range on these bosses at all. But we're about to find out. Maybe the echoes will hit for us. Wait, why is this low-key working? Oh, this is about to be the test. Oh, I can't hit him. This mode is cheesed. Guys. This is actually, it's kind of annoying. You're telling me I can't hit him at all. I have to hit him with melee, even though he's 1,000 blocks away from me. That's something wild. Alright, the good thing is you technically can kill Eclipse with range. And the echoes do work. It's annoying, though. He has 18 health left. Guys, I think it's just 100% fair to say Water Thorns was the only class that you should have built in League 6. Like, period. Period, no questions asked. Killing Eclipse alone might be the most annoying thing that's ever happened. You have to run all the way through 2 spots to get to Eclipse. And then you have to run through 2 different spots to get to the loot. They really want you to face them all, don't they? Alright, you know what, though? We're here. Let's have a little fun. Let's use the Nature's Recurve against Blue Moon next. And then we'll do Blood Moon after that. And we'll see. We'll see what happens. Oh, not what I wanted. Let's go. What do we got here? Oh. Oh. Wait. Range might be literally overpowered against Blue Moon. Just kidding. She is eating my lunch. Alright, I'm not going to lie. I have a feeling we are going to get absolutely eaten alive at Blood Moon. It's the classes are fun, but like Water Thorns was so overpowered. Ugh. All right, you think we can make it through Blood Moon? I think we're going to get smacked down. Why is range actually crazy effective? Oh, this is going to be harder now. We might as well just hit this guy and try to heal. All right, no, we got it down. Why am I not moving? All right, so look, not bad. Like, this is not, that was not bad. That was a regular, that wasn't Thorns. That wasn't Thorns at all. But that wasn't bad. It just, it sucks that Thorns was just so wildly effective. It doesn't suck because it was fantastic and fun, but not great. Let's see what kind of loot we got for our quick little range run through of moons. What do we get? Nothing. Bank it all. Let's get out of here. All right, what else do we want to do while we're on here today? Well, first, let me reset my desk. There we go. We're going to go into standing mode. Let's think of what else. I think ranged, if I take the weapon with me for... That could work. I feel like Doom, I could probably do a little bit of Doom. Excuse me. I'm so sorry. Ecothermy might be fun. Let's do Ecothermy. It has been fun to just kind of run around today and do just nothing. Like, just have fun. We'll put those in there. Echo. Is it Kandarin? Yeah, it's Kandarin. I will probably need some food. Let's just take 5 of those. And then... Oh, we did more emerald rings. Let's do some of these, and then the quadrant. Because that counts as all runes, so we don't have to figure out what runes we need. Emerald. Bang. Put our bow back on. 3 runes. Castle Wars. And let's go see. I have a feeling this will be better, but also that we're probably going to get smacked. I'll probably have to do it a few times. If you guys remember, for the rest of the series, this was the toughest one for me. I feel like this was the absolute toughest boss. Look at us go, though. Guys, I'm sorry that I'm yawning like this. What the heck is going on? I actually slept last night for the first time in forever. Was that supposed to sound like a, Uh-oh. Oh, we have prayer pen. We should be good. Okay. I was gonna say I think I messed up. The heck? Oh, that's why. Oh, I can't tank it like I was in my other one. That was dumb, guys. I'm sorry. Hold on. No. I was playing that like I was still on Water Thorns. You can't stand still. You actually have to play the boss. All right, we're going back. We're going back. We'll actually do this correctly this time. Whoopsie. Okay. So on Thorns, I could just stand there and tank it because I could heal through it. And then I only had to move once every third time. But now I have to move every time and get the prayer right. All right, let's try that again. All right, we're going to cook through this one. It's going to be great. Wow. When the echoes hit. Okay, we got that down. Oh, that wasn't there? Why? Oh, we got a rule. You can't heal through this. Nope. We got hit. Jesus. Oh, I have to heal. I did not bring enough food for this endeavor. Oh, we're getting good at the prayer. Oh, I'm so getting smacked here. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, finish him. Oh, we're so lucky. I'm not going to lie. We didn't deserve to stay alive there. That was lucky. All right, so it is possible to do ectothermy. You will walk out with 8 health. So this class does not give you the survivability that Echo or that Thorns did, which is just sad. All right, what do we have? What else do we have as a challenge? What else should we challenge ourselves with on this last and final day of leagues? Doom was fun, but I just know how Doom is going to turn out. Let's go look at what else we have. We could take on. Oh, we could do that. We could take on Jad again with the range build. Don't know how effective it would be, but I'm sure with the echoes it'd be nice. It is kind of insane how one-sided this league's was in terms of what you could fight. We could get a Kraken task, and I bet you we would do really well against Kraken. That's our Obsidian Cape. We could do an old-fashioned Jad run. Actually have to take potions and stuff. That would be fun. Do we have 100% prayer pen? Did I put into that? How come I... No, I don't have any prayer pen. Darn. Okay. Because I was thinking it'd be fun to go do... Echo Hunlef, but not possible. We could probably do Huey. Could do one of those just to have some fun. Another Doom. We could do some Coliseum and actually have to work on prayers. That could be fun. Let's go do a Huey kill. Let's go see if we can get through Huey like this. We want to get our Pendant of the Eights. And we want to go to Dark Frost. Run around the corner. All right, if there's a mask going on here, we'll just jump into it. If not, actually, I think there is just a Huey world now. I guess we'll eat as well. What do you guys think? Should we eat, given the state of our health? All right, and then as a weapon, because we're gonna take the Earth Blades, the Earth Pick Pottles, because Huey is weak to Earth spells. So I imagine that Earth may do some damage as well. We'll see. We'll see if there's any logic to this. Start a solo fight. And let's see what we can do. All right, so we're definitely going to be counting on echoes here at Huey. All right, this seems like it might be a slow kill, but it might not, especially when the echoes start coming in on the tail. That could be really good. Oh, that was ranged? I really thought that was red. Guys, I am that colorblind. All right, that's magic, though, for real. We know that one's magic. Magic again. Few echoes rolling in. Don't need that, but we'll switch back. All right, let's get in there. We'll do some insta attacks. I really wish that this bow had a spec. It seems really weird to me that it doesn't. Okay. Okay. Doing some decent damage. I'm not hating this. I really just want and need more echoes to proc, though. Good echo. Low hits, though. All right, so Huey's not bad. We'll find out in a second, though, because we're going to do some prayers. Okay, we're going to go there. We're going to just try to not take damage here. So we'll put the bow on to get a quicker hit. Pray ranged. So it does seem like it's faster. Just bring out the earth tech paddles. But I'm curious too if the echoes actually do what I think they do. So let's hold on to using range. And let's see if it does what we think it does. Yeah, see, the echoes don't really hit. But I do feel like we're actually hitting more than the tech paddles did, which is the crazy part. Whoops. I hate that the echoes don't actually hit extra. That seems kind of silly. I think that's one of the things that made this leagues so one-sided in terms of classes. There's no, like, sustainability on other classes. Seemed very one-sided. Alright. Let's get that bow back out and finish this guy off. Actually, I think... Nice. I think this one's gonna proc first. For the wave. Yeah. And then we'll just move to the other side in a second. Huey gets, I mean, stupid easy once you... If you are patient, and you just go to the right places, Huey's easy. Especially group Huey. Oh, see, like, if I would have moved right there. Not unlike an idiot. Move to this side. Pray for the right stuff. Move off the crap on the ground. Pray the right stuff. Avoid the waves by stepping on one of these two spots. Oh, and pray the right thing. Get off the spot. Back to magic. Alright. That's a Huey kill. That could have been all range. Alright, some soiled pages, some big bones. Okay, so Huey's possible with a range class. What else did was I looking at? Yes, leave. We can do some Coliseum. No way we're actually surviving Coliseum, though. I'm going to be honest with you. Let's do that. Let's go have a little bit of fun at Coliseum. We'll take some food. We'll take some prayer potions. We need some anti-venom. We'll take antidote. And then let's just go straight to Civitas. Illis Fortis. We'll go to Coliseum and let's see. Today's been a fun test. I've enjoyed this. This is... Come on, go, man. This has been fun. So I was curious this entire time about how this was all going to work out. And I think Leagues has been exceptionally fun, but I'm glad that I caught on to what was going to be OP from the beginning. Because if this is what I was dealing with the whole time and I was trying to be stubborn and use range or something like that, Leagues would have been very disappointing. All right, let's get in there. Let's see if we learned anything the last time we were in here. If we can get to 4, I'll be happy. Your maximum HP is reduced by 10%. We don't intend to get to a high level. So let's just see what we can do. This might be bad for us. I don't actually know the tech on how to move to avoid those guys' damage. All right, we are healing a little bit off of that. That's nice. We don't mind angry bees, do we? Okay. So I think we might have to protect range here. Yeah, because Big Dog's going to mow us down. Okay, and then we'll take him out. We're going to take out the bees with an arrow. Because we're like that. Alright, Coliseum's not so bad, huh? Alright. Oh, no, it is not over. It is, in fact, not over, kids. We got the Jaguar lady coming out. Pretty sure that's a dude, but we don't have to talk about it. Alright. 2 swarms of angry bees. We don't mind that. Okay. No. Okay, auto retaliate has got to come off. I literally died because of auto retaliate. That was unfortunate. That one hurt my feelings. Oh, we got more anglerfishies. Alright, that one hurt my feelings. I'm going to be honest. Auto retaliate got me killed. Now, if I die the second time, then I can't say that. Let's do the prayer drain. I've never actually done it. And I know we can get prayer through. Alright, hopefully we heal through this a little bit. Good. Ooh, a rune plate body. Prayer is drained by 40% of the damage we see from enemies off prayer. How much prayer regen do you think we could get? You know? Let's just take some angry bees. That seems less dangerous. Alright, we're going to protect melee here again. Okay, so did we block him out? Oh, this is gonna be so perfect if we did. Let's go. We're cracked at video games, man. We baited him out. Switch to range, take out this guy. Are there any reinforcements coming in? Probably. Yes, there are. But he's stuck. And now we go kill him. Alright. We can do Coliseum on a regular account. 100%. All right, we're only trying to get to 4 here. Uh-oh. So we have 2 rangers trying to touch us inappropriately. So we only have to hide against this mage. Take out the rest of these guys. Okay, we're good. Take out these bees one at a time. Oh, we got poison there. Where's my anti-poison? Holy. Oh, that was beautiful. No, don't do that! Don't do that. Okay, so... Then we want to attack the shaman and then dip. Alright, we're cooking now. We're cooking with gas on an open fire. Cooking with napalm. And there we go. Yeah, hit me all you want. Hit me all you want. You can't touch this. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. That was cool. Ugh. I don't think we're ready for manticores firing additional projectiles. I'm going to be completely and totally honest with you. No, don't do it. Okay. Okay. All right, we got this. We got this. Let's go. We can heal through this. Bees are going to be gone in a second. All right, and now we just have to bait out the manticore. Let's heal a little bit. Oh, that's just so unfortunate. Oh my. No. Yes. This shows me that with the right gear, I can beat this. I gotta learn it, but I can definitely beat it. All right, so it's gonna be range. Let's go. We're just gonna let my minion take care of it. Oh. Let's go. Perfect prayers. Yatta. All right, wave 4 completed. We're just gonna claim and run. See what we got for loot. All right, so basically, if you can get to wave 4 on Coliseum, then you can eventually get the Echo Boots and like all the other stuff, and you could eventually get everything if you can make it through the first 4 rounds. So we're good. That's pretty cool too, because I do think that on the Iron, I'm going to come into the Coliseum and try to beat it to round 4 as much as possible. And I think that it's probably going to have to be like range mage, but I might bring like 3-way swap. So go do moons first and get all 3 armor sets, and then use those at Coliseum to get like Echo Boots and a whole bunch of really good alchables and loots. That's a lot of money for an Iron account. So we will definitely be doing that. All right, and now we're out. All right, what else can we think of? I'm only gonna do probably another hour of streaming, so I do want to see what else we could do. Vardorvis is pretty much just off the... There's no chance there. I think we go for another Slayer task. And try to get Kraken. See what we can do there. That could be fun. What else? We'll just go through the Slayer tasks and see what we can get. We need our map. Read. We'll do Karanja. Shallow Village Stepping Stone. Actually, rewards. We're going to cancel the other task. Cancel. We don't need any more Dark Beasts. We have like infinite points on leagues, so. Elves, we don't want to do that. Bloodvelds, no. Thermonuclear Smoke Devil, no. We'll choose Elves. Choose 5. And then cancel it. Tsar? Sarachnis? Let's go kill some Sarachnis, guys. I think that could be fun. Read, Kandarin. Is it Kandarin? I think it's Karend. What am I missing here? Sarachnis is Artie. No, it's not. It's Hosidius. I'm an idiot. Hosidius, I'm an idiot. So it's Karend. Hosidius Lake, I think, Stepping Stones. And that'll come out by the farming patch? Nope. It's Hosidius River. So we're learning. Slowly. I will never use that in main game, so it doesn't really matter, but... we did not bring a slash weapon, but we should be able to slash through it anyway. See, that's no fun. I should be killing them as I walk away. It's not going to let me do it at all, am I? Is it? Sometimes it lets you cut through, but I guess it depends on what else you're holding. If it has any type of slash ability, it'll eventually do it. I guess we don't. Alright, so we're going to do these 25 Sarachnis kills. This should be pretty simple. What do we have for a slash weapon? Where's my Dragon Dagger? Huzzah. Alright, and I don't know what kind of food or anything we'll need, so we're just gonna go for it. See what happens. Alright, Sarachnis. Here we come. I'm so genuinely excited to kill bosses and stuff on the Iron Man account. I think this would be so fun. There we go. So yeah, it does depend on what you have in your inventory. Think we go crash this person's thing? I was gonna say, yeah, we get it. Jeez. Fight privately. Start a solo fight. Alright, we probably will take some damage from these other ones, but I think we can tank it and just take this thing out. Wow. Yep. We can tank it. But also, I think standing in a corner is probably good. Oh, maybe not, because then we'll be out of range sometimes. This thing just wrecks everyone. Where do you get Aranate boots? Because I do feel like Aranate boots are a must-have for Sarachnis for this to be fun. Alex, go do your job. What are you doing? We're getting hit by a giant spider and it's not funny. It's not funny, help me. Yeah, so I think there's literally nothing else I can say except for Water Thorns was way better in every conceivable way at every level of fighting. These other classes have been fun. I do think the KBD crossbow would have been fun if I had taken Wilderness and done that. But it's just not worth it. If you were worried about money, you would make a lot of money doing range because you basically duplicate all of the ammo, and that's cool. But yeah, not great. Not great for the ranged. Another grubby key though. That is great. All right, come on, Sarachnis. Give me another one. I do need to look up for the iron just a whole bunch of do this to get this. And so, like, what bosses should I be killing on the way to what bosses? Because, like, I'd like to get Aranate boots before I come to Sarachnis. And yes, Max Knight, I am an expert at spider-related incidences. For those who don't know what he's talking about, I have a giant hole in the back of my left leg from a brown recluse bite. It's about the size of a golf ball. Just missing. Muscle and all. Just gone. Wasn't cool. All right, I think it's fair to say that I'm not ready for Sarachnis on the iron. That's for sure. That is for sure. But we're going to go through a bunch of Slayer and all that before we ever get to Sarachnis, so it'll be fine. Also, what's the minimum level for Konar? All right, your combat level has to be at least 75. Then we can get Rada's Blessing. I was thinking that because I was doing all the Konar tasks on here, and it was a lot of fun. All right, so this class, meh. Meh. Not grape. Not grape at all. But, as I said, it was fun. We got to use some of the armor and stuff that we never used before, and that's cool. Got to use the quiver a little bit while we're still on leagues. Got to use all the Sunfire armor, all the prayer armor. I do think that Leagues has taught... Let's go through what I think Leagues has taught me, because this is probably going to be the last episode of Leagues. So I think the number one thing is that there are certain bosses that are absolutely worth killing no matter how hard they are. I think going to Colosseum as early as possible and getting the Sunfire armor, because if you can get to wave 4 consistently, you can get the Sunfire armor and the Echo Boots. That Sunfire armor is insanely powerful just for its prayer alone, and it's got good range bonuses. So even if we look at what we've got here, if we take everything off except for that big range bonus, and that's fairly high level armor. Let's see in terms of like what it does. Sunfire armor OSRS. What's the requirements? All right, prayer level of 60 and a defense level of 40. So if you can get your prayer level up pretty quickly, which you kind of need for Coliseum anyway, I think this is like best in class. It's a relatively early range armor, I feel like. And you only need 40 defense. So if you can get some decent range levels pretty early, I feel like if you go Barrows, then Moons, then Coliseum, you have all of the Moons armor and this as your prayer armor. I think you're pretty much set for a lot of stuff after that. So I would definitely recommend it. I don't think you're getting the quiver anytime early. That's definitely end game content. But I think that Coliseum for me is definitely early mid game content rather than end game content. So we're definitely going to try Coliseum on the main, on the live account. And I think that'll happen very soon. I think we'll probably do a Coliseum grind pretty quickly. Let's see what else. I think, obviously, I really love the Iron experience. I think that was just probably one of the coolest parts about this. I do think that we're going to get in relaxed mode for this. Oh, I got rid of the discussion panel on my thing. I used to have a different setup. What's going on here? What's happened to my camera? Guys, I think it's definitely time to get a few upgrades. Camera maybe being one. There we go. It settled out. That was crazy. Okay. There are certain things for an Iron that are exceptionally important in the beginning, and I'm definitely going to work on those with the Iron. So what I want to do is all of the diaries that I can possibly do early game. So I think I'm going to start off with doing easy diaries, then medium, then hard, then elite, and use that as kind of your guide to get through the game. I think even if you're a regular player or a main account that doesn't have to do all the Iron rules, I think going through all the diaries is really important. And Judicator's smiling ear to ear right now, knowing that I've said this, but I do think it's really important. I think it acts as a guide through the game, and when you're lost and you don't really know what you should be doing next in the game, I think that helps. So definitely do that. And then I think outside of that, don't worry so much about the production skills. So don't worry as much about crafting and smithing and cooking and things like that. Work on farming, work on hunter, work on mining, agility, fishing, runecraft, hunter, and let the rest of those things happen as you get the resources to do them. Because you're better off being in a position where you're creating plenty and then using it up as efficiently as possible to get the rest of your levels than you are constantly thirsting for materials because you've used up everything in your bank. So kind of live in a place of plenty. Have as many things in the inventory as you can, or as many things in the bank as you can. I know there's limited space for an Iron because you have a lot more things that have to go in your bank, but I still think that it's going to be better to be on that side of things. Magic is exceptionally important, but also relatively easy to train up into the 80s, which is, I think, where it's most important, is those first 80 levels. Honestly, especially if you're doing a little bit of Barrows, you'll get a ton of runes. If you have the Mori Hard Diary done, then you double the runes, or not double, but it's like 40 to 50% more from Barrows. So if you're camping Barrows, definitely get that done. If you're just going there for a few armor pieces so you can get to Moons, don't bother doing the Hard Diary. Not that early. Yeah, mini games become a heck of a lot more important because all the things from the mini games become more important. So the goggles for Herblore, I was able to just buy Herblore on the main account and made money off of it because I could leverage the Grand Exchange. You can't do that as an Iron. So I think it's important to, you know, do the Mastering Mixology mini game. There's the mini game that gives you the double. What's the Giant's Foundry? That one gives you the double mold for cannonballs, especially with the new upgrade to the Ancient Furnace, where you can unnote the steel bars there. You can make a lot of cannonballs. It actually becomes worth it on an iron to make a ton of cannonballs to use for Slayer. Slayer's another big one. Do Slayer as much as you can. I think that's going to be obvious. I'm going to do a bunch of like the diaries and things like that for probably the first 2 to 4 months of doing the iron account. But then after that, it's going to be straight Slayer for a very long time. And let everything feed Slayer. So do Slayer, get tons of resources, tons of money. Do mining, fishing, woodcutting, runecraft. Do all of those kind of on rotation. And just keep bringing the resources in. I think if you manage your resources well and you kind of think ahead, what you kind of have to do as an iron, you're going to do okay. And I think those are the biggest things that I learned from playing leagues is how viable it really is to be an iron if you do it the right way. And I know that there's a ton that I still have to learn, a ton that I don't know yet. But so far, my experience on an iron hasn't been that much different from a main because I do a lot of iron main things anyway. So yeah, there's going to be a lot of main videos for Elder's Legacy. And then there'll be a lot of videos in the background from the 2 Iron accounts. Like I said earlier, I am doing 2 Iron Man accounts. Bucky, who's a longtime subscriber, is also in that group, but I'm not really counting on him for much. He's just going to play when he can. It'll probably be more the other way around where I provide him with armor and stuff like that. But he's been exceptionally helpful so far. Like I didn't have to make Rings of Dueling or anything in the beginning because he had done it all. So he'll help out sometimes, but he won't be pivotal to it. That's nothing to say about him. I just kind of wanted it to be more of a solo experience. I just know he really wanted to do that Iron Man experience, and I wanted to do it as well. So we may add some other people in the future, but primarily that is so that I can just have a story and create the kind of artwork and stuff in the background that I really enjoy making with RuneScape that you can't necessarily do with a main account that you're constantly streaming on. Without a full-time editor, there's not as much time for that. One last thing is I do think that I'm going to stream a little bit less. It is hard to stream for 8 hours a day and still find time to edit videos and things like that. So there will be, once I come back from my, I'm going to stream a little bit more this week. We'll probably do some Coliseum and stuff on the main. After that, I am taking that 2 to 3 week hiatus. And when I come back, things will be a bit more organized, a bit more intentful. Streams will be less often, but a lot more interesting because we're going to be doing very specific content. And then there'll be a lot more videos coming out on the side. So you guys will get a lot more of what you really want, which is videos and stuff that you can watch and not necessarily have to be locked into stream all the time. So as much as I appreciate you guys coming out for stream, I know that you would rather have videos and stream instead of just long streams. So that's what I'm going to do. So we're going to cut this one short today. There hasn't been much in terms of viewership, which is fine because I haven't really been on in the last few days. And I know that some of my longtime subscribers all have things that they're doing today. So we're going to go ahead and cut it short. I've had fun on Leagues. Leagues has been a really great experience. It opened up my eyes to a lot of different things. I learned so much about Varlamore. If you, as a main or an iron or whoever, and you haven't done Leagues, go to Varlamore, explore it, do everything that you can there, every quest, do some hunter there, get the Quetzal whistle. It is just, that area is so valuable. Thieving is valuable, hunter is valuable. There's a dragon cave where you can safe spot blue and red dragons. Where else can you do that on the map without a ton of quests and a bunch of agility levels? It's fantastic. I love the area. I think in terms of a designer, someone with an architecture degree who appreciates that stuff at a high level, I think it's an exceptionally well-designed area. Everything goes together the way that it's supposed to, and I think it's fantastic. So if you haven't explored Varlamore a bunch, go do it. Do the Children of the Sun quest. Get out there and have a bunch of fun because it really, really, really is amazing. One last thing before I go. I do think we're going to do some sailing on the main account. I've never done it before. I've been waiting for a few updates to come out to improve the quality of life of sailing, and Jagex is dropped quite a few things in the last few days, especially with sailing. And so now I think it'll be the right time for me to jump in. No, I won't make as much money, but that was never the goal. I have hundreds of millions in the bank. It doesn't matter. But we'll probably enjoy that experience more now. So, woo! Excuse me. It's been a pleasure, guys. Thank you for watching. If you did today, drop a like on the stream on the way out. And I will see you guys tomorrow, 12 Central Standard Time sharp. And we will probably be doing Coliseum on the main tomorrow. So let's see how far we can get. We'll at least go to level 4 a lot and get some of this Sunfire armor. It'll be great. Take care, guys.